I am Rita De Sa, an educator by profession, a trainer by passion. But today I am here to transform because this I have taken up as my mission so that people in this world, in our society, can live comfortably with a sound mental health. I am here to make all of you all aware what is the importance that we should have a sane mind, and especially when we are concentrating so much on our physical health. I don't think anybody is as aware about mental health. So here I am to give you a few tips and also to tell you about this book which I have just published on mental wellness. For the last 30 years or more, I have been an educator in literature in a higher secondary in the remote village of Sattari. I teach at Shri Bhumika Higher Secondary and my subject is English. But I also was so passionate about psychology that I did my master's in psychology. I did my counseling post-graduation, and then it so happened that I must say that COVID came as a blessing for me. Why do I say that as a blessing? I know you won't like it, but COVID brought all of us under one frame wherein we could recognize that, see, we have this mind of ours, but we don't have a tool how to tackle with our emotions and our feelings. That is when, while just surfing on Instagram and Facebook, I came across world-renowned, one of the best in Asia, a wellness coach, Dr. Yogendra Singh Rathore, whose course I did since last July as an NLP practitioner.
हेलो दोस्तों, मैं योगेंद्र सिंह राठौर, ऑथर, मेंटोर एंड ब्रेन एक्सपर्ट। आज एक बहुत ही इंस्पिरेशनल स्टोरी आप लोगों के लिए लेकर के आया हूं। अंत तक देखिएगा, आपको बहुत इंस्पिरेशन इस स्टोरी से मिलेगी।
It so happened, because of the interest I took, that I was selected to be one of the best super coaches in his further programs. And I was given this opportunity to not only transform myself, and as I saw, as I was just undergoing each and every training, I realized that I myself was not that well adjusted. I had my stresses, I had my anxieties, but it was so good under this science which I learned that I could channelize my emotions, I could navigate my mind, and in turn this mind could transform my body. And so here I am today. If I have achieved something through neuro-linguistic programming, I want that this message of mine should go on to all around me, whoever needs help. During the course of learning neuro-linguistic programming, I just thought learning the neuro-linguistic programming and just doing counseling will not be enough. I should come out with a book which has helped me to eliminate my stress and anxiety. I have published this book, Unleash Your Mental Wellness Quotient, a roadmap to eliminate your fear, anxiety and stress through the power of our mind. You will be surprised. We keep our mind and our body as separate entities, but they are so much connected that whatever our mind thinks, our body reacts to it. If our body reacts to it, our mind. I can say our physiology decides our psychology. Right now I can show it to you. If I am confident, it is because I am sitting straight. My head is held high and I am so happy to interact with you all. But if I was drooping, I would be in a very depressive mode. So if you change your psychology, you can change your physiology. If you change your physiology, your body, your mind also hears it and mind reacts in that manner. So this book which I have written is a pathway for all those who want to eliminate their stress, their anxiety, and it is not only by taking help from out. If you read it, you will realize that there are all the tools and techniques for you to solve your problems yourself. So the book actually highlights the importance of physical health, which is so important, but there is more stress on mental wellness, because if you don't have a proper physical health, you're not going to be mentally healthy. See, we see all around on social media that somebody looks very good, somebody is giving the best of pics, but actually they might not be that happy in their lives. So this book can make you identify what are the stresses, your anxieties which you are facing, and then use those tools, because neuro-linguistic programming provides you the techniques and the tools wherein you yourself can eliminate with the power once you understand what your mind is. Our brain is the biggest organ which can create wonders. I must say it is a gift of God, but the only shortcoming is that when we were born with the brain, but nobody gave us the brain manual. A simple gadget, when you use a smartphone, when you use a mixer, you use a car, it comes with a manual, but our brain does not come with a manual. So the moment you are born, from the time you are growing up, everybody else has that wheel of navigation, no, steering it as they want, and we also go into that direction. But once you realize, once you read this book, you will know there are different topics which I have covered, wherein I have given one total chapter for people to understand what is neuro-linguistic programming. Then I have highlighted the points on stress, how you can eliminate it from your life, anxiety, and there is this one very important topic which I give a lot of importance to, is overthinking. We are all the time indulging ourselves in overthinking. I call overthinking is nothing but a mental diarrhea, because thoughts keep on coming and you don't know whether you need to stop them, where you need to stop them. So that is going to help most of the readers. Then there is a chapter which I have devoted to self-talk. So this is another thing which each one of us does. Then a very important thing which I have kept towards the end is gratitude. We have to learn to live in gratitude, which is very difficult because we keep on victimizing ourselves. So that chapter on gratitude is one of the chapters which, if each one of you do it, we can say word by word every day from morning to evening, and every day you will see the change which happens in you for positive emotions, for good things in your life. Then there is another chapter on abundance mindset and so on. So to find more about it, you should surely buy a copy of the book. I'll just give you a little briefing about neuro-linguistic programming. Is a science which actually channelizes or balances our thoughts, feelings and emotions, and teaches us some tools which are very easy for us to come out of hurt, for us to focus our attention on things, for us to curb procrastination, eliminate stress, eliminate depression, come out of our suicidal thoughts. So this is the good thing I learned while doing my neuro-linguistic practitioner course. And you don't need to go to a doctor to term yourselves that you are mentally unwell person. You yourself can diagnose it, but to go through it, you will have to have hand holding from a mentor. So in the last so many years, as a teacher, as a mentor, as a counselor, I have now started it as a mission that I should coach people, and that is where I conducted one-to-one counseling. I also conduct webinars for making people aware. Right now in many of the colleges and schools, I am going about and creating this awareness about mental health, because I think still it is a taboo that people don't talk about it. We are sick, we are feeling unwell, it's a physical impairment or a disease, we tell it very easily to people. But due to the stigma which is associated with mental health, we keep on suffering, it accumulates, and finally it bursts out somewhere in our body, wherein we are suffering with psychosomatic diseases. So we may call them our lifestyle diseases, but there are some which are totally based on how we have over the years learned to talk to ourselves, how our thoughts continuously keep coming and we have no way to channelize them, to navigate them. So if you are interested in seeking help, you should go through a good mentor, you should go through a coach who will help you, who will guide you. So in my experience as a counselor, I have found that even a young child of 6 years faces stress. He too has suicidal thoughts, and suicidal thoughts are so important to be addressed today because we don't know it's happening around us. It may be somebody from your own family, and you never gave at all another thought why it will happen with my family, why will it happen in my neighborhood, but when it happens you are shocked. So it is important that we make everyone aware about the suicidal thoughts. Let us also take mental wellness a step further, wherein I think it should be a very important topic to be discussed openly. If you want to get a hold of the copy of this book, and I think you should surely, it's available on Amazon. And if you want to connect to me, I am on Instagram, I am on Facebook, I have my own page and also a YouTube channel. So I want you all to be physically fit, mentally strong, spiritually fulfilled, and live a happy life and make this world a better place for others also to live. As I say, gratitude is the best attitude. So here I would like to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of Goa News Hub, who approached me and gave me this privilege to showcase this book of mine. I am so thankful to Rupesh Samant, Prasad Deshpande and Neeraj Bande.